Okay, for video 10, which is tools to check income and account details, I kind of do this on a daily basis. First one I use is Steem Now, and so that's steemnow.com. And if you see, it gives you the breakdown of your rep and the amount of Steem you have and all the details that you would have on your account on your wallet page, but all in a nice, neat display. And then on the right hand side, you've got your settings, so you have to put your username in there. And then underneath that, you'll see it says node. Now, if you've been on Steam recently in the last month or so, you'll notice it's been down a few times because of DOS attacks. You can actually select on that drop down from different nodes. So if a certain node is down, which sometimes the steemd.steemit.com is down, you can select one of these other nodes and still get updates on your account in terms of your latest upvotes, curation awards, and things like that. So that's a nice little tip to change that if you're not getting any data come up. So the main group of stats that I look at is the bottom one here, which is the latest posts. And you can see that it gives you a breakdown of each post in terms of the earnings and when that payout is going to be. So within 6 days, this total amount is going to be coming in for my author rewards. Now, this doesn't actually tell me if that is 50-50 split or if it's going to be 100% Steem or anything like that. So what I use is another site called Steem Supply, which is made by I can never pronounce his name right. Dragos Rua. Sounds like some kind of mystical name from Lord of the Rings, but like he's got you should definitely follow him on his blog and also add him as a witness. But steem.supply, you put your username in at the top, gives you the account value, everything that you would get in Steem Now, apart from this revenue chart at the bottom, which is where it comes into its own because it breaks it down into SBD. So if you did a 50-50 split, so half of it as Steem backed dollars and then 50% of it is Steem Power, or just straight Steem Power. So if you're a brand new content creator here on Steem, which I presume you are because this is episode 10 of the 32-part course, then you'll be wanting to build up your Steem Power because the Steem Power is what's going to give you curation rewards over time. So you can see here that I've got SPD and Steem Power, different colors. Means in 3 days time I'm going to get this reasonably big payout, which is like $35 equivalent, if you like, and that's going to be in 3 days time. So you can get a rough idea using these tools as to when things are going to happen on the Steem platform. Also, this chart at the top here, it tells me that the majority of my earnings are coming from posts and not from comments. So when I see this, I tend to realize that I've not been commenting very much on Steemit, and so probably I will go around digging around through some of the people that I follow and see what they've been posting about recently. And if it's interesting to me, or if I can provide any feedback or actually have any insights on it, then I jump into the comments, and obviously I get paid curation rewards for that. So those two sites are my main go-to drivers, the Steem Now and Steem Supply. But there's some other good ones that you might want to use as a content creator to find more information about your account. So let's quickly jump into those. First one is steem.casperfred.com, which is a Steem apps collection. He's actually got this free downloadable from GitHub Steem tag search. So it's an ability to search through the whole of Steemit really easily for certain tags and present it in a nice grid view. The one on Steem's main website is not very UI friendly, I find, whereas this is a nicer version, if you like, and he's made that open source now, so you can get that on GitHub. Another one is a mentions tool. So if you ever think, well, I just don't know if anybody's talking about me or mentioning about me, or I'm missing comments, again, the Steemit website can be a little bit overbearing, or you can miss things through it. It doesn't give you notifications. So steamistry.com, it's a Steem's mentions tool, and you can also get a block explorer and a tag and title analyzer in there as well. But that gives you a list of all of the articles, all of the comments where you were mentioned on Steemit. So that can be useful if you're a brand new user wondering how to get into conversations with people. Again, if you're looking for anything on Steemit, asksteem.com is really good because they index the whole of the site, which I think is better than the Google search. All right. Next to that, steamdollar.com. That gives you the real Steem dollar price as of right now, and this is a useful tool to be able to work out. Say I've got 100 Steem, I can drop in best Steem price, click on that, and it will jump through, and then I can put in Steem on Bittrex right now is 104. Steem on Poloniex is 104. They're kind of keeping in unison now. That used to be completely different. It used to have one more expensive than the other. Find out who your MVP is on Steem MVP. If you put in your username, that'll tell you the whales, or the ones that have the bigger users that have been on for a period of time, how strong their vote is and who's voting on your stuff. This might be useful to actually engage with those users to help upvoting of your stuff, but also distribution of your stuff if they re-steam it or if they comment on it or upvote it. Sometimes their upvotes are really powerful. So you can see here it's giving my stats on my last 60 posts. Got 1,934 votes from 464 unique voters, which resulted in $226 payout. And then it gives you a really nice breakdown, and you can see here who my whales are. So you can see that if I hover over these, I've got Tanim, the Jolophiles, and Acid Yo, MSP, Creative Bot. You can kind of see who your MVPs are. And you can see my most loyal player with 58 votes is Dalio for everyday voting, probably. All right, so 2 more left. Well, actually, just 1 more left because I don't really need to go onto this my account page. But this one's a really nice one. They're just on version 2 of this. It's steemtracked.com, which I've got these beautiful graphs that gives you an idea of the upvotes of this month and the last 7 days on average. If you want a kind of Google Analytics look at your account. It's really, really nice. You can see like the earnings graph here. You can see like I've not been commenting for the last 7 days, so there's been a dip. So this month, $136, up by $7. Last 7 days, it's up by $26, and the average of all your posts. So if you're blogging for maybe 2 or 3 months on Steemit and you're thinking, I don't have a clue if I'm doing well or not, or if things are dipping, or what I'm writing is has any resonance, people are interested in it, this is a good way of looking at it. All right, that's it for episode 10. I'll catch up with you in episode 11.